crazy. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. And I told y'all, and I told y'all, and I told y'all, and I told y'all, I was right again. Chris Brown was ordered to remain in custody. I knew they wasn't going to let him out. They not as nice as us Americans in the UK. They said, nah, we don't trust this nigga. He going to be gone. This nigga going to get on a plane somewhere, private jet. He going to be out of the UK. And we ain't going to be able to catch him again. So Chris Brown ain't never spent this much time in jail. It's a damn shame when the nigga get out, be like, yo, where you spent the most jail time at? In the UK. It's a damn shame. Niggas spend more jail time in the UK than he do America. In America, he would have been out the same day. Easy. They would have made sure he was out the same day. For assault charge, hit a nigga in the head with a bottle, you come home the same day. But because you in the UK, you is not going out. And you from America, hell no. And you ain't got no established residency in the UK, hell no. Hell no. But you want to know something? I think what people don't understand, that this is bad for him because he got a history of assault. You see what I'm saying? That's what people don't understand. And they're going to take the UK, they not like America. For some reason, they're stricter on smaller shit in these other countries than we are. Like for instance, dude just got caught with 100 bags of weed in Indonesia, but not weed, gummies, and he's getting a life penalty. He's getting a death penalty. No, not death, life in prison. And he was a professional basketball player, and he was having his gummies mailed to him from Thailand. He got caught, and now he's facing life in prison over gummies. Something in America would have probably got this nigga a year in jail. Some probation. Brittany Griner got caught with a pen in Russia. Something that would have got her probation in America, she was looking at 8 years in jail in Russia. Now this nigga Chris Brown hit a nigga in the head with a Don Julio bottle in the club in 2023. Never handled the situation. Decided he wanted to run from the crime and hide out the country. They looking at the nigga like, oh, you tried to be a fugitive to us. And then you tried to come back and make money off our country and do a show. Bro, and then the dude is suing them for $16 million. And he supposedly is a music producer. I looked at his pictures and did my research on him. He got pictures with everybody. From all the top artists. He like one of the biggest producers in the UK. He bring them in. He bring in Fat Joe's. He got pictures of 50 Cent. I'm talking about everybody you could think of. Mm-hmm. He brings them in. And then so you hit this nigga over the head with a bottle. I don't know what it was for. Back end money or what. Usually when a music producer get hit over the head, is either some money ain't involved. But he seemed like he a music producer, but he seemed like he more of a party promoter now. Like he bring the musicians in from and he seemed like he's a music producer. But because he's connected to them because he do music, that he started being the middleman from them to the club. And either he fucked up something with Chris Brown to where Chris Breezy was like, nah, we not going to have that. And he's ready to fight. Hit the nigga in the head with a bottle.
You trying to take a nigga out. I feel like you hit somebody in the head with a bottle, that's not a fight.
That's death.
That's death because somebody can have a seizure, you bust their skull. You hit me in the head with a bottle and I survive. It's not for TV.
I mean them Don Julio bodies is thick.
Right, they thick, right.
Them shits ain't.
If you able to take one to the head and go like this, you better not let that motherfucker.
He took the word. See, I said it. He said it just now. Them dumb dudes thick as fuck. Yeah, they thick as hell. Who? She need a cash chat, super chat. What you mean? Niggas need a super chat. When you need that super chat, you make all types of shit happen. You cry. She be doing all that shit for a super chat.
Crying for Cassie? Man.
Yeah, for a
super chat. Don't know you.
Nah, they be doing all that for a super chat for everything. Y'all, I'm telling you. Nah, them bottles thick as fuck though. I ain't lie. Them shit. When I say them bottles are thick, them bottles are thick as a motherfucker, man. Don't hit me in the head with no bottle. I would not want to be hit in the head with a bottle because, bro, that's the part of that's where your brain at. That's what you call brain damage. You hit a nigga the wrong way, nigga, you go into brain damage, start hemorrhaging. That's why I look at niggas crazy whenever I be hearing niggas say they hit somebody in the head with a bottle. Bro, you telling me in that moment you didn't give a fuck if you went to jail for life. Because if it just happened to go wrong, you fucked.
No, I didn't say I wouldn't hit nobody in the head with a bottle. I wouldn't want to get hit with one.
I wouldn't hit nobody in the head with a bottle.
I might
nah, I wouldn't do it. It's other ways of busting nigga shit than hitting their head with a bottle. And I know that's the quickest way you get into the nigga life. Everybody head ain't made the same, nigga. You hit a nigga the wrong way, get that nigga brain damage, put a nigga in a coma or something. Now you in jail for a long time because you wanted to hit a nigga in the head with a bottle when you could have just hit the nigga with a 2-piece. That's what I don't be understanding. Fuck that, nigga. 2-piece over bottles, nigga. Weapon hit a nigga with a 2-piece. The same way you was gonna swing that bottle, swing that right hook. Now if a nigga die off a right hook or something, then you couldn't do nothing about it. You could be like, yo, my nigga, I just hit the nigga with the right hook. I ain't a fuck. But when you got a weapon in your hand and you do some shit like that, you can't ask yourself how the fuck did I get in this situation, nigga? Because the first thing you should be thinking to yourself when I picked up that motherfucking bottle. That's how I got into that situation. I picked up the motherfucking bottle, fucked up.
Could already been in his hand and the shit went sideways.
Nah, that bottle ain't went in.
So, shit.
Them niggas, they started talking shit, drinking, and some shit went down. He grabbed that bitch and said, bang, because the dude like 6'7". He bigger than motherfucking Fat Joe. He got a picture of Fat Joe, and he a good 4 inches over Fat Joe, and Fat Joe ain't no little nigga. Everybody say Fat Joe a big nigga. So I was like, yo, how the fuck you let Chris Brown hit you with a bottle as big as you is? It's almost like he said, hit me, nigga. Go ahead, give me that money. I dare you, nigga. I dare you to hit me with that bottle. I want to get paid, nigga. Pay me. 16 million, dude. Chris Brown even got 16 million. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he do. These niggas be having money. And he got a few cuts, man. The sad thing about it is Chris Brown could be way bigger than he is right now. And it's a shame that you're saying Chris Brown could be bigger. Yes, Chris Brown could be way bigger, bro. It's almost like the industry slowed down on him and was like, you ain't acting right. But remember, at one point, this nigga was song after song, video after video. It was like all was Chris Brown on every hook, just like T-Pain. They was doing all the features. Now it just seemed like niggas just like, where Chris Brown be at? You might see him once in the blue. He let A$AP Rocky take his babies. You know them babies. That was supposed to be Rihanna and Chris Brown babies. Everybody know that. We would have had future superstars.
He always see up them light chicks. We even never hear it was with Just Hilarious. So Just Hilarious.
Who's with Just Hilarious?
Chris.
He used to mess with Just Hilarious?
Yeah. So years ago, he said something nasty. I never caught the whole story because I really didn't care. He said something nasty about dark-skinned girls. And everybody jumped. I think he said on Twitter, and everybody jumped on his ass. And Just Hilarious made a video. I don't know if you can still find it. She made a video and she was like, no. She was like, the comment wasn't to all women. That's when she put that information out there. She was like, the nigga mad because he was fucking around. They were together. And something happened with them. Their relationship ended. But if you see, all of his babies are not with women of color. They're with
What are you doing, Kai? What are you doing?
Oh no, I guess I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
I'm trying to do something over here.
Okay, well turn the water off. He's trying to spot with no weapon. He was mad.
Now, what was you saying?
Yeah, and she had made a video about it, but she was on Breakfast Club showing off the ring that she kept.
I didn't know they was even together.
But see, the thing about it, like I said, he probably flew with those kind of chicks, but he don't like them. He ain't got no kids on. All his kids look Asian.
I did not know he was together.
Oh, get up. I told you.
No to the bullshit.
What you want? Tell me.
That's good. What you doing right now is okay. You see me working.
No questions for me on that line.
You see me working?
You know, I see it. You pick the one.
You already know.
Yeah.
And say he in the spot with no weapon. Man, he supposed to have bodyguards though. I know this ain't Blicky with the wiki. Hit the link, nigga. This wiki. This ain't no damn wiki. This ain't wiki with the blicky, not wiki with the blicky. This ain't wiki with the blicky, nah. Not wiki with the blicky. Wiki with the blicky. What's good in the hood? Where the fuck you been at? Where you been at? Turn that light off. What you doing? Oh, damn, it's Saturday, ain't it? I'm tripping. My bad. I'm thinking it's Thursday. My bad. I thought it was school tomorrow. My bad. You can turn it back on. I thought it was Saturday. I'm not forgetting it's Saturday. Well, it's Sunday now. It's Sunday now, y'all. You know, I'm forgetting the days like Chris Brown. Chris Brown in there with no calendar. Oh, I feel you, Diamond. Shit, same shit, different day. Same motherfucking shit, different day. Y'all know me, man. Same shit, different day. Trying to get to the money. That's a damn shame. I can't believe they ain't let my nigga Chris Brown out. They let my nigga Chris Brown out the spot, y'all. Chris Brown hot. I know he hot. I wonder what they feed him in the UK too. I love to know that. What they feed them in the UK? They probably eat good though. Compared to us, them little burritos and them little bologna sandwiches they give us in the city jail. That's some bullshit. Ooh. God damn, y'all. Y'all niggas